live.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing out there? Let's talk records. I know it's been a minute. How you
Yeah,
doing, Miss Eve? Miss Lady
I'm
So?
good. I'm good. What about you, DJ
Oh,
Funk?
oh man, I tell you. Just been doing some stuff, just working and doing a little record shopping. You know how we do it.
Yeah. Well, welcome guys to Let's Talk Records. I mean, yeah, it's been a long time. If you're a subscriber of the channel, you know that it's been a couple of months since we haven't done any live streams. But yeah, like DJ Funk said, we've been a bit busy here and there and whatnot with life and whatnot. So yeah, we've decided to do this impromptu meeting and
Yeah,
talk about our latest spins and whatnot. So hopefully you'll be able to join us live, guys, or to watch us afterwards and leave some comments. We already have a comment from Rag Trouser Vanilist, James.
uh,
Unfortunately, I guess he's from the UK, so it's a little bit late for him. So
sorry.
he's gonna watch us tomorrow, and so thank you, my friend. So hopefully next time we'll do it a little bit earlier so you can join us live. So
Yeah,
thank
normally
you.
we do it earlier, but our
Yeah,
schedules, so we just want to get on and just let everybody know that we still here.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, so like I said, the topic of the day is like our latest spinning, what we are currently listening to, what records do we love at this particular moment and whatnot. So we're gonna showcase about 3 or 4 albums each. So yeah, and
that
talk
are
about them.
that we talked about, and we say that your go-to records,
Hmm.
no matter what, you always seem to pull certain records off your shelf.
Yeah.
It's like you can have 1,000 records, but for some reason, you always seem to go to these records and
Mm,
listen to
yeah.
them. In other words, the records that might get more pulls than other off the shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that's
don't.
what
Yeah.
Miss Lady So was talking about with each other. So we thought it'd
Mm,
be kind of fun to kind of,
yeah.
do a little video starting with that.
So I don't know about you, Funk, but me, when it comes to my stacks of records I have to listen to, I'm so far behind. It's not even funny. I mean, I have albums that I've purchased like in November or December 2023 that are still
Uh-huh.
sealed. So it's ridiculous. It's crazy. So that's why I've been spinning like the same albums for quite a while because I didn't have a lot of time to just sit, relax, and listen to my records. So
Yeah,
I really like to take the time to listen to my records like once or twice and get the vibe of them and whatnot. So that's why I'm kind of I'm pretty far behind. Pretty
yeah,
far behind.
yeah. Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you want to show first, or you want me to show one of my go-to records?
Start. I'll let you start, my brother.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
One of my go-to records that I know it just gets a lot of spins. I come home from work and I don't know why, but this is one of the records that it always guaranteed end up on the turntable, and that is the Isley Brothers Showdown.
Yes. Yes.
This
Yes.
album is fantastic. It's on T-Net, and I just love this album. I just love
Hmm.
this album. Every song on here. I mean, really, when this album came out in '78, it just had a bunch of hits. I mean, a bunch of hits came off this album. Groove with You, Take Me to the Next Phase, Cooling Me Out, and then actually the last song that was got airplay was the title track Showdown.
Mm.
But this album is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a
It,
classic right there.
yeah, and actually my favorite song is really not a hit
Mm.
on this album, and it was called "Ain't Giving Up No Love This Morning."
Mm.
I love this album. And that song, the guitar work, Ernie Isley, he's a guy that when you talk about guitars and players, he never really his name never comes up. And I don't
Mhm.
understand that. I mean,
Yeah.
Ernie Isley has played with Jimi Hendrix. I
Mm,
mean, he pretty much played together for a while, you know, back in the day. And
mm,
this is just a great album. And this, no matter what, this album always finds its way on my turntable.
mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if
you cannot.
anybody got this album,
Mm,
you know what I'm talking about. This
yeah,
album is straight fire.
you cannot go wrong with some Isley Brothers, man. I mean, you can't. You just can't.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story about this album. If you notice right here, you see this
Yeah,
strip
that's
on it.
a promo copy. Yeah.
It's a promo copy. I'll tell you.
Mm,
You know, back then, like in the 70s, you knew what bands were coming out with music through your radio station.
mm,
So they would advertise like Friday, or during the week, and they'll be
mm,
talking about what records are coming out and be at your local record store. And this is one, that particular time, I went down there and I went late. And when I got down there, they were sold out. And I saw this on the counter. So I grabbed
mm,
it. And I said, I thought you sold out. Here go one. And the
mm.
guy didn't even say anything. He just sold it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and I didn't even care about no shrink wrap on it or nothing. He just sold it to me. And I didn't even realize this was on here till I got home.
Mm, yeah, but
Because
normally with
I just
he,
grabbed, I said, here go one right here. And he just said, oh yeah. He
he
rung it
wasn't
up.
he, he wasn't supposed to sell it to you normally.
No. He just rung it up, stuck it in the bag. I gave my money, gave
Mm,
my change back, and I left. And when I
mm,
got home, I pulled it out and went to read the tracks and stuff. And I was like, what the heck is this? you
mm.
know? And I had it ever since. So this album was 1978. I'm
78.
showing my age. But yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I wasn't very old. Let's say that.
I was. So this been with me since 1978, and I just adore this bad boy. This is one of
Mm,
what? This is how do you say it? This is straight fire.
yeah. Yeah.
So that's my first one. And what do
All
you have,
right.
Miss Lady Soul?
My first one is a pretty recent album that was released last year in 2023. It's from a local artist, an artist from Montreal, female artist, super talented singer songwriter. And I'm gonna get myself bigger. Her name is Honora, and
Oh,
this is her
okay.
debut album. It's called Perennial. It is so freaking good. This album is amazing. The vibe, it's so suave. If I can say, I mean, it's a great vibe, beautifully produced, like a very very nice R&B soul album, and her vocals are just beautiful, beautiful. I mean, for a debut album, I mean, it's just. I love this album. I've been listening to it for like at least 5 times in the last month or two. It's just so good, so good. I mean,
And
uh,
I know because you sent me one of
yeah,
those.
yeah, yeah.
And you're right. It's
I
a great
sent you
album.
one of these, one copy, and it is super, super, super nice, super
Yes.
nice. So yeah.
And thank you,
So
my sister, because I love
oh,
it. I love it as well.
you are
Oh,
welcome.
yeah, one time.
You are welcome. And there's,
Oh, I think it's over. It's on the far end over there. It's out of the.
there's about 10 tracks on this one, on this album. All very good. All very, very good. And like I said, she's a singer songwriter. So yeah. I was so pleasantly surprised because I didn't know much about this artist. I know that she was a contestant in like it's like the equivalent of The Voice in Canada, and
Oh, I was gonna say American Idol, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, she's very very talented. So to anybody, anyone who is a fan of soul R&B music, check her out. I mean, she's on Bandcamp. I bought this album on Bandcamp like 25 Canadian dollars, not that expensive, and I guess you can find it at your local record shop if you ask for an order or whatnot. So yeah, so it's pretty. It's still available, and not
Is that considered an import album?
I have no idea because it's from Canada. It's from Montreal. So depending from where you are, might be an import for people in Europe. I'm not sure, but
Well, it must be for the states too, because I
you
haven't
never
seen it
seen
in none
it.
of the record stores.
Yeah, but she's still pretty indie though. She's still pretty indie, and the label it's called In Soul. It's a local label from Montreal. So
Okay.
maybe she doesn't have a big exposure like that, but yeah, yeah, she's very good, man. She's very good.
Oh
Honora,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That
Honora,
that is one that
yeah, very,
I
very,
enjoyed
very
listening. Just like
beautiful album.
had the Brookses put out anything lately?
Ah, the Brooks. Oh, I haven't seen anything.
Oh,
I
okay,
haven't seen anything from them. I don't think so. I don't think
okay.
so. Yeah, the Brooks, another great band from Montreal, a funk band, soul funk band.
And the
Pretty
lead
pretty nice.
singer sounds like Curtis Mayfield.
Yes, yes, he does. He
Yeah.
does. They have released about maybe 4 albums,
Well, I was
but
gonna say four.
I haven't heard of them in quite some time. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. So that was my first pick, Honora. Great talented artist from Montreal.
Great album.
Yeah,
Hey, if y'all see that album or
yeah,
look online or whatever,
yeah.
get it.
Look
Go.
online.
It's a great album.
Look on her Bandcamp. She still has some of her albums available. Go on her Bandcamp and purchase that album. You won't regret it. Yeah, it's a very very nice soul R&B album.
Yes, it is. I can
Yeah.
attest to that. Yes.
So
It
that's it.
that is a great album. That is.
Mm,
Yes. Okay. My next one, go-to album, and I mean it's phenomenal, and that is Prince's "Sign of the Time."
oh yes, another classic.
Another classic. Every every I don't care. Every track on here is
Yeah.
a jam. I
Mm,
mean, if you want to me, if you want to say this album has no mistakes, then this is an album that has no mistakes. This is a fantastic album.
yeah.
I mean, from the first song to the last song. I mean, when you think of this album, two record set,
Mm,
it's just loaded. I
yeah.
mean, we Sign of the Times, Playing in the Sunshine, Housequake, The
Mm,
Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
yeah.
I mean, Slow Love, Hot Thing.
Mm,
This is a phenomenal, phenomenal album. And I mean, come on. The track Adore, woo,
yeah.
gets
I
no
mean,
better. Gets no better than Adore. I
mm,
mean, if I was your girlfriend, I mean, this track list just reads like a book.
mm,
From beginning to end, it this is a phenomenal album. I mean, a lot of people say this is his best work.
I believe
I,
so. Yeah,
I
yeah.
always say
I mean,
when it comes to Prince, this is just part of his work
yeah.
because you cannot put an artist like him to one album. It's ridiculous if you think
Mm,
so.
mm,
You know, I mean, there's artists out there you could do that, but he
mm.
is definitely not one of them. You cannot put him to one album. So when I hear people say that, I'm like, well, you must not be a Prince fan because you cannot designate Prince to this album. You You
Mhm.
can't do it. Phenomenal,
It's
phenomenal.
definitely one of his best albums. Definitely.
Oh, definitely one of the best.
Mhm.
If you want to say one of the best, but to say his best, you know,
It's yeah, it's pretty hard to yeah.
yeah,
I get
yeah,
what you mean.
it's
I get what
pretty
you
hard
mean.
to say it. I mean, uh, I would say this. Some people might feel that way because of the amount of music that's on this compared to his earlier stuff,
Yeah.
where it was like a lot of single, except for 1999.
Hmm.
It was a two disc
Yeah.
set, you
Yeah.
know. But like when you go back to his first album,
Hmm.
second album, you know, like
Yeah.
that, you know, it was single disc.
Mm.
So, you know, people say 1999, and if you try to compare 1999 to this,
Mm.
if I had to pick and say which one is better, I would pick Sign of the Times over
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah.
That might start a little
Even though
controversy.
even though 1999 is still a good album.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
great album.
Yeah.
It's a great album. But that's why I said, my opinion, if I
Mm.
had to put the edge on it, I would give it to this.
Mm.
I would give it to this album. You know, 1999 that's phenomenal. But I think this had more of a flow, a better
Yeah.
flow than 1999.
Yeah.
I would say that. I mean, we just put this on and just listen to it. I mean, and the thing about it, and I hate to say it, much as we love vinyl here,
Mm.
to get that flow, you gotta listen to the CD. That way
Mm.
you gotta get up and flip it. You know, because you flip it, getting up flipping. But yeah, if you want to just like listen to what I'm talking about as far as this album just flowing, put it on, listen to the CD. And it, oh man, I can't say enough for this album. This is actually I know Record Store Day they reintroduced this on picture disc on Record Store Day. I
Oh,
forgot what Record
really?
Store Day. Yeah, I bought it.
Mm.
You know, Prince fan, I bought it, never
Mm.
opened it, put it on the shelf.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know what they look like on the disc. It
Mm.
just big old heart on here, sign of the time,
Oh, okay.
limited edition picture disc on it.
Okay.
I just bought it, put it in the sleeve, and put it on the shelf. I didn't, because it's the same music. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I
just
just bought it.
it's basically a collectible. That's it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're a fan.
So I wasn't gonna open it, but maybe one day I'll open it just to look at it, cause it ain't like I'm gonna sell it.
Mm.
So this is just phenomenal. Sign of the Times, go-to album.
Mm.
It just listen to it. No matter what, you can feel sad. Put this on. You can feel happy and put this
Yeah.
on. It just
Yeah.
it just keeps you in that
Mm.
way of the way you feel.
Mm.
Great album. Great album.
Exactly.
So that's my number two.
All right. Next one. It's basically one, maybe even two albums by one of my favorite bands. In, in the from the last 5 6 years. I just love them, and yeah, I just got a second copy of actually a new how can I say that they just reissued one of their albums for its 10th anniversary, and I purchased it because I'm such a great fan, a huge fan, and it's Think of the Bangers, and it's Think of the Bangers
Yes.
their debut, Think Tank, which is amazing, amazing.
I love
And
that
like I
cover.
said, this is the reissue, 10th anniversary. I'm gonna get myself just put myself on the big screen. Sorry for the glass. This
Yeah.
is the 10th anniversary, and it's on like a gold colored vinyl.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
so it's very nice, and I was very happy to know that it got reissued because it was the first pressing, which I'm very fortunate to have. It's pretty rare now, and it goes for a lot of money on Discogs. I mean, I saw a few copies going from 200 to
Woo!
almost 500, almost $500 Canadian. It's on this
Whoa,
colored vinyl. That's the first
that's
pressing.
nice.
So yeah, so I was fortunate to have it because I went to see them live a couple of years ago, and they had their merch and they had a copy left there. So I picked it up quick, and yeah, and I realized afterwards that it was pretty hard to find. So yeah, so yeah, when I got this one, I spun it and I said, "Oh my god!" I mean, I almost forgot how good it was. It's
I love that cover.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cover. Yeah,
That
it's a beautiful cover.
beautiful face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a bit all over the place because you have some spoken words, you have some, rock influences, reggae influences, of course, soul, R&B. But yeah, but I mean, she's just the lead singer. Tank, she's just so amazing. Her vocals are just so amazing, and she's so talented when it comes to singing, and and spoken words. It just flows beautifully, and yeah, it's a great album. Great album. Then I spun this one, which thanks to you, my brother, I was able to get for Black Friday because
yes.
I couldn't get it here in Montreal. I was having a hard time finding it. So yeah, it's this is an EP, Floating, that they've released for Record Store Day, Black Friday. And yeah, this is another good one. It's on this, pink pink
Yes.
here. Very nice. I mean, you have 6 tracks, Black Folks. Yeah, you have a remix of Black Folk, Communion in a Cup, No ID. I mean, it's just
Did it
beautiful.
come in that Japanese end sleeve?
No, this is mine. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it
I'm
came in
looking
a
like because
came
I
in a
haven't
paper
opened
sleeve.
mine yet. That's
No,
one of the reasons I haven't opened yet.
yeah, it came in a regular paper sleeve, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, if you can't, if you're a fan of Thinking the Bangers and you can get your hands on this one,
Yeah, I need to
do,
get that.
because yeah, it's just a beautiful album. I love Thinking the Bangers. I love them,
Oh
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
so underrated in my opinion. They should be way bigger, way bigger, but I
This,
don't know why, man. They
I have what? How many albums I had in Green Balloon?
Green Balloon, Red Balloon, and they
Yeah,
have two
I
live.
got Green Balloon and Red Balloon.
They have two live albums as well.
Yeah, I got the live ones. Yeah.
That's it. That's about it. That's
Okay.
about it. And there's another album, another EP they've released, I think, for Christmas or something like that. An EP. I
Okay.
didn't hear about it. I did not put it out. But yeah, they have about 4 albums, I believe. Four or
So
5 albums they released.
I'm missing the first one.
Mm,
Of course, I'm missing a high dollar
yeah,
one.
yeah. But still,
Yeah.
still great stuff, man. Great stuff. Very talented band. From, I think they're from New Orleans, I believe, right? They're from the
Yeah, they
South,
are.
definitely.
I think it's
Yeah,
New Orleans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented.
A lot of
Very talented.
talent is in New Orleans, and
Mm,
a lot of it's indie too. They like
mhm.
indie artists too. A lot of those uh, artists in New Orleans, mostly with indie labels.
And I believe that their debut was released on an indie label. That's why it's maybe more difficult to find or whatever. Maybe it
Yeah,
wasn't pressed in a high quantity and whatnot.
yeah.
But
Like
yeah,
another artist from down there, she's indie, and I like her. Don Richards.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of people. She's just one of them artists. I saw her album cover,
Mhm,
and the price was right. I didn't know anything about her some years back,
mhm.
and I bought it and fell in love with her. Then every time I saw her putting out new stuff, I
Okay.
bought it.
Mm.
And it was always like under $25
Yeah.
albums. Yeah, I mean, I was
This
picking them up
one
for like,
though, the 10th anniversary, it's not cheap though. It's not cheap because I guess they offered several package, several like you can get one with the poster. One This one was signed, so it was a bit more expensive. But you have several. You have
what's the
several.
cheapest one? Because that'd be the one I'm.
Oh my god! I think it was around $40. The cheapest
Oh,
one,
okay. I
$40 US, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah,
I could do that.
yeah. My only complaint when it comes to the packaging was awful, awful. Just a box. They threw the albums in there. The album in the box, not even wrapped. Nothing,
Oh,
nothing. I was not happy at all. But oh, thank God the disc is not. There's no
yeah, it
problem.
looks nice. It
Yeah,
looks
it's
like it's in
nice.
good shape.
But yeah, and even I was supposed to get a poster. I didn't even got the poster. That's another thing I wasn't happy about. But hey, but it's still a beautiful. It's a beautiful release though. It's a beautiful release.
Yeah.
But I mean, they should be more careful when it comes to the packaging. But yeah, 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 yeah. So that's it for my. Oh, and I wanted to, on this EP, they have, I think it's on a remix. Let me see. Yeah, on Black Folk and on the remix, it's featuring Alex Isley, the daughter of Ernie Isley.
Really?
Yeah, and she's very good. She's very good. I love her vocals. She's very good. And
Oh,
I
okay.
Yeah,
So, oh, she's singing, not playing the guitar.
no, she's saying a bit. Yeah, yeah, you can see she's
Okay.
saying a bit, but yeah, she's very yeah,
Okay.
she's not bad at all. She's not bad
You
at
know,
all.
you know, after we do this now, I'm finna go to the shelf and pull it off and probably play it.
Yeah, she's on two tracks, on Black Folk and on another track. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe she's playing the guitar as well, but I believe she's singing in the background. Yeah, yeah,
That reset Ernie Isley. First thing
mm,
it popped in my head was that guitar. So,
yeah, yeah,
like father, like daughter.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's it. Tank of the Bangers. I've been spinning that last couple of days because I got the new release uh earlier this week. So yeah. So I've been spinning that a lot. Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
If y'all don't know about Tanking the Bangers, Miss Lady Soul just let you know. Yeah.
It's
Y'all need
good.
to,
It's good.
yeah. Y'all
I
need
mean
to go because she don't introduce me to so much music that I bought and enjoyed. You
yeah.
know, and I never knew how much I ain't gonna put it that way. I was gonna say it a closet. I
Mm.
never knew how closed up I was till I met this young lady and me and her started talking and communicating, and she just got my wallet wide open. She just got
Mm.
me like she telling me this stuff, and she never stared me wrong yet. I'm telling you, everything she tells me about, I check it out, and I enjoy it. I love it. So if she's talking about taking the bangers, trust me, it's worth
I
getting
mean, hey,
done.
if you're a fan of R&B, contemporary R&B, soul music, you're gonna love Tank of the Bangers because I mean the lead singer Tank, she's amazing. Her vocals are amazing. She has a way of singing. Spoken words are great. I mean, she's a pretty talented chick. So yeah, you
Yeah,
cannot go wrong. I mean, I never heard anyone saying that they don't like Tank of the Bangers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you kind of say she's I don't want to ruffle no feathers. Would you kind of give her the nod, like approaching that Lauren Hill status?
Uh, hmm.
Don't be scared, girl.
I
Don't be
mean,
scared.
she's she could be. I mean, because she's like I said, she writes her own lyrics. Obviously, I mean, she's very good like that. She Man, that's a good one. because their style are not really that similar though. But she's yeah, she can do it all. She can sing. I'm sure she could rap if she would have rap. I'm sure that she can rap, but she definitely can sing. So
Oh
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I wasn't saying better or anything. I was just
yeah,
saying she could swim in the same water, so to
yeah,
speak.
yeah. And
Yeah,
she has her own style. She doesn't want to look at like the typical pop or R&B star or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, hey, yeah.
yeah,
I love her. I love her.
yeah.
I
I
love.
mean, hey, I got the stuff, and it's great.
And
It's,
she's
it's, it,
backed up by a great band, great
yeah,
musicians. The
yeah.
young men, the three young men, they are great musicians. Yeah,
But I will say this: you got to give her the edge.
yeah,
She got
yeah.
more material out there than Lauren Hill.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah,
has she has 4 albums. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the thing.
Lauren Hill still living on
Yeah,
what, one album,
yeah.
basically.
I mean, hey, that's
Yeah,
another whole story with Lauren
yeah.
Hill.
But Lauren, hey, if you come across this, I love you, girl. I love you.
Mhm.
You know, I love you, and
I
I've
love
had,
her. Hey,
I
I'm wearing her T-shirt.
there you go, there you
So
go.
yeah,
Hey,
come
let's
on.
talk records.
I'm
Had number love for you.
I'm still
Yeah.
a fan, but hey,
Oh yeah, still a fan.
yeah,
I got
always
you.
will be.
Lauren, I got you unplugged. I got it.
Me too. Me
I
too.
got everything.
I got everything. The
Yeah.
only thing, girl, is that when you go live, when you have a show, just get in time. I mean, don't get people waiting. That's the only thing, girl.
I know. Gotta go work.
I
We
mean,
gotta go to work. We know you on the stage doing your job, but hey, we gotta get up and go to work the next
exactly,
day
exactly.
after watching your show.
But hey,
Yeah.
maybe that's
So
the yeah.
yeah. But Lauren,
So
we love you. So yeah.
that was my second pick. I mean, Tank of the Bangers. So yeah,
Oh,
so my brother
hey.
tried to get that 10th anniversary reissue.
Oh
Tried to get,
yeah. I mean, what, $40? I can do that.
I think so.
You talking about them packages?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
think it's only available on the website or something like that. You
You
have
sent me the
to,
link to that,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
you have to create an account on their website and yeah to
Yeah.
get it or whatever. Yeah, but
Matter of fact, wait a minute. I think last time, because they do be sending me notifications of stuff,
mhm.
but
Yes, I
I never created an account though.
yeah,
But
I
I'm
got
locked
an
in at least to get notifications from them.
yeah, I got one. That's how I knew because yeah, yeah.
You know what? I might got a notification. And, you know, the worst thing I ever did was just gave out my email
Mm-hmm.
because go to a store, they ask for
Oh
it,
yeah.
this and that and this and that. And next thing you know, I mean, end of the day, I could sweep everything on my phone. At the end of the day, it's over 100.
Oh,
That I, yeah,
I mean that's how they get us, right?
yeah.
That's how
So
they get us.
yeah, so I probably need to go through there, and I guarantee it's probably about 5 or 6 notifications from
Mm-hmm.
taking the bang on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Oh well. Okay. I know we said 3, but we're gonna let this party rock and roll. So this is my third one that I pulled, but if you ever know a movie Rocky, Mr. T, he said I got a lot of more, if need so. But my third one, Rick James, Stone City Band,
Mm.
come in it, 1978, Motown Gordy label.
Mm.
It's all Motown, but this is on the purple and yellow Gordy label.
Mm.
And this album right here, I tell you this, 1978. This
Yeah.
album dropped, and I was already hearing You and I on the
Mm.
radio. And it was like more like a dance, disco type song, but it had a lot of funk to it.
Mm.
And it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And I remember seeing him on, I forgot the name of the show he was on. Came out, the braids, everything,
Mm.
and just looking pretty wild. Almost, it was like we was kind of used to the wildness of funk artists anyway, with Bootsy and
Mm.
Parliament Funkadelic and everything. But it was something about Rick James that it's almost like he took it to a just a different level, more like a. Well, he said he named his stuff punk funk because it was
Yeah.
funk and punk like music, but kind of I would say rock and roll or funk, punk, and everything. But got this album and dropped the needle on it, and just this album. Now, Rick James was doing a lot of music before he even dropped this LP. And I got an album when he's in a group called The Great White Cane, where he wrote, produced, and sung just about everything on that album, even though it was a group. And that album is phenomenal too. So, and that was before that. I think that album came out like 72 or something like that.
Mm.
You know, but when this is considered his first solo project. And
Okay.
yeah, and the tracks on here, he got us. He introduces his band. It's called Stone City Band High, and it's a nice little track. The band, it's like they're getting ready for a concert. You hear the audience in the background through the whole track and the cheers and stuff. Way to open this album up. Then it goes to You and I. Everybody was already hit to You and I because it was all over the radio, all in the club, dance clubs and everything. Then Sexy Lady. Then it ends on side one with this nice slow ballad called Dream Maker. He does a little spoken word on it. I mean, great song. Then you flip it over, Be My Lady. Then, of course, the other big hit on here was Mary Jane.
Mm.
Then one of my favorites on this album, too, and a lot of people don't talk about, it's a song called Hollywood. And it's basically him singing and talking to his mother about
Okay.
how he's going to get to Hollywood and become this big star, and it's just a great, nice song. The way to end this album is Hollywood, and I mean, it's just this is just a phenomenal album, you know. And I tell you, I just can't get enough of this. Even now, matter of fact, I just played this today, and I just love this. I mean, and everybody knows Mary Jane. I mean,
Yeah.
the guitar, just everything by Mary Jane is phenomenal. But you know, I tell you another thing. I was always trying to find out who this woman was. When I first saw this album, I was always trying to find out who is this
That's a
woman.
beautiful woman.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, I was like, who is that woman? She is gorgeous. But Come Get It, Rick James, 1978. I know pretty much everybody that's listening to funk, R&B music got this album in the collection. If you don't have it, what are you waiting for? Get it, because it's phenomenal.
I don't have it.
What? What?
I don't have it on vinyl. I don't have it.
I'm gonna let you slide because I know, you're young, but
yeah.
Have you seen this up there in Canada?
Not much. Not much.
Really?
Not yeah. Not in Montreal though. Not really.
You haven't seen this?
Not really.
I'm gonna have to help you out, huh?
I mean, I've listened to it on Spotify and whatnot online, but I don't have.
Tell me what you think about it. You listen to it
on physical form. It's a great album. I mean, it's Rick James. It's a great album.
Yeah,
it's a great album.
Yeah,
it's a great album.
So, are you going to look? I tell you what, you look, and if you can't find it, you let me know.
All right. All
Let
right.
me know. Because I know we send each other stuff,
Mhm.
but it's the price of sending it that
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Yeah.
not cheap.
Because, you know,
Not cheap.
if the mail treated us right,
Yeah.
you probably be getting packages for me every day. You probably be getting packages for me every day. But, dang, it's just,
Mm,
that's
mm.
what does it, though. It's just the price of
Yeah.
shipping,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. But you my sister, and
Mm.
if you can't find it, you let Big Bro know.
All
And
right. Noted.
I will bite the bullet on that shipping just to get you this album because it's just that special.
Yeah. How many albums does he?
Rick James,
How many albums he released, with James?
Rick James, he released probably about 13.
Oh my God! Yeah, he has a big discography.
Yeah, about 13 albums. And
Hmm.
that's not even mentioning like the Mary Jane Girls, which he wrote,
Yeah.
produced, arranged all that. And
Mm.
then, I mean, then you still get a taste of him on earlier Tina Marie stuff,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. And I'm glad you asked about the number of albums.
Mm.
Now, Rick James, it's funny because you'll never hear him mentioned a lot when you talk about any kind of music,
That's true.
funk or whatever. They talk about everybody, you know, Prince, Michael Jackson, and you know, but they
Oh, the,
never bring him up.
yeah. Oh, they always talk about it, his album Streets.
Street song,
Yeah.
yeah,
Always the same album.
cause the one song super
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
yeah. But compared to this album, 78, Street songs they come out to like 81.
Mm,
You know, he still had busting out the L7 fired up.
mm,
You know, even the album before Street Songs, Going to Love, which
mm.
is a great album. A lot of people didn't like it because it was filled with love songs, but shoot, it's a love song. What?
No.
People don't like to love each other? I mean, give me a break. You know, I heard actually everybody say, hey, what are you doing with all these love songs? What, the man can't have a moment of love?
Exactly.
He always got to be
Come
the
on
super
now.
freak or whatever, just the wild man, you
Mm.
know? And that's what, yeah. I mean, that kind of like, when I heard that, I was like, really? People think like that? But it is what it is.
Mm.
But yes, he has a decent discography.
Mm.
But this album, you know, his first solo, and then, you know, he got in that trouble and he ended
Yeah.
up, he had to go to jail.
Mm.
He sentenced to the 5, I think he only did 3 years.
Okay.
Then his comeback, and I pulled these, you know, his comeback album, which it was great. I hate that it only came on CD. It's called Urban Rhapsody.
Oh wow! I never seen that. I never seen
Yeah,
this movie.
CD only, unfortunately.
Okay.
And this is a great album. You talk about a comeback album, been away for 3 years, and then come out and he said he wrote so many songs while he was, you know, locked up.
Mm.
This proves it because it's like 15 tracks on this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And I never forget when he came out, he made his first television appearance, I want to say on Arsenio Hall show.
Mm.
And he got a cut on here called Player's Way. And he done it with Bobby Womack.
Oh.
And Bobby Womack appeared with him on Arsenio Hall and he did that cut. And I mean, you talking about a smooth cut. I mean, even Snoop Dogg is on this.
Oh my God. Okay.
But Snoop Dogg didn't make the appearance. I can't remember, did he? But Snoop Dogg does a little rap on here. I mean, it's phenomenal. This,
Mm.
I mean, I wish we could put this up here a little bit of it. But this is phenomenal. Yeah, and
You
this
know
is his.
we you know we can do that with YouTube. The monthly YouTube won't allow
I
it.
know, but this is a phenomenal album. His comeback album, right
And what
here.
year? What year was it released? This one?
1997.
97. Okay.
Yeah, 1997. Yeah. Then his last album, but it was released after his death.
Mhm.
And it's a great album as well. And it's called Deeper Still.
Deeper still.
Yeah. and this released in 2007.
Okay.
Because I think he passed away in 2004, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this funk or more?
This, to me, now this still has his funk element, his funk,
Mhm.
and everything. But here, he really kind of, you could tell he really slowed things down.
Mhm.
And he was just probably a number of things. Probably, to me, I could tell he had a different attitude with his music. And it's probably because of the things he went through.
Mhm.
And his health problems, because his health was also declining too. Because I know why he was torn, I believe with this album, he had a stroke.
Oh.
And yeah, and he had to learn to walk and speak again.
Yeah.
Because he disappeared. And then next thing you know, he heard he was dead.
Mm.
And then I think that maybe 2 or 3 years later, this came out.
Mm.
And this is considered his last studio album.
Okay.
You know, even though he did another album, I forget the name of it. But his daughter released it digitally only.
Okay.
Yeah. But as far as the work I know, this is his last. As far as his studio, he done it, but before it got released, he had passed away. Yeah. So, and this is a great album too. I mean, this is a great album. I mean, and it's funny because he still sounded like Rick James.
Mm.
I will say, in all his stuff, even though knowing his history, what he went through, his drug addictions and stuff like that, the only time he really showed his voice just being tore up was when he was on a BET Award show with Tina Marie. He tried to sing Fine Desire with her.
Mm.
That's when you knew, he was in trouble as far as singing and stuff like that. Because then I think it was like maybe 3 weeks after that, he passed away.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that was sad, and then we just think about him, Michael Jackson, and Prince, the way he went is terrible, especially because all of them had a connection.
Mm.
All of them was connected where it was Michael Jackson, Rick James, Prince was in the middle of that with them.
Mm-hmm.
This, and they always talk about Prince and Michael Jackson, because he was battling all the charts and all that kind of thing. And you talk about the Bad song when Michael Jackson, because that was supposed to be in a duet with him. And Prince said, "Ain't no way we stand,
Your blood is mine."
or whatever. And you hear that story, and they just pretty much always talk about Prince and Michael Jackson. But it's like a lot of people don't know about. Before it was Prince and Michael Jackson, it was Rick James and Prince first.
Yeah,
because they toured together and had a war.
Yeah.
They fought each other on practically on stage. Rick James accused him of stealing his act. Rick James had a thing. He's wearing cowboy hats and stuff. Prince started doing it too. Started mimicking him. And Prince was the opening act.
Yeah.
So he would mimic Rick James, and then Rick James would be like, this N-word is doing my stuff, and I'm next, So it's just crazy how these three guys just connected, and they're no longer here anymore, and pretty much all died in the 50s. I mean, Michael Jackson died
way
in the 50s.
way too young.
And I think Rick James died at 56, and then Prince died 57.
Yeah,
way too young. That was just crazy. Just to lose basically three greats in that era, just gone now.
Yeah.
So that's my third one. I know
All
I got
right.
long winded, but Rick James
All
also
right. Good
favorite on
stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, my third pick. My third pick is an album that I've got not too long ago. It was I guess it was out maybe in late 2023, and yeah, and Vinyl Me Please released an exclusive pressing, and I picked it up because I didn't have it yet, and it's the second album of the band Black Pumas. Yeah,
Oh.
Black Pumas. I mean, if you're not familiar with Black Pumas, they're a duo. I think they're from Texas. It's like psychedelic soul, a mix of psych rock, soul
Mm.
music, a bit of jazz, a bit of funk and pop. It's pretty good. And the guy, the singer, Eric Burton, I think it's his name. It's such a great. It's an amazing singer. He's got an amazing vocals, and yeah, and this is their recent one, Chronicles of a Diamond. Very good. And
That cover is phenomenal.
yeah, yeah. And this is the, like I said, the Vinyl Me Please exclusive pressing. I think this one is yeah, edition of 750 copies. Yeah,
Huh.
and it's numbered as well.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, it's numbered, and it's pretty nice. The colored vinyl. Let me show it.
750 copies. You
Yeah,
got a low press there. Because
yeah,
that was 115, wasn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
So here we go. Very good album. I remember their first album, the self-titled one.
I think I had that one.
Yes, I
That's
mean
why one that's on the shelf need to be played. Yeah.
it was very popular. Their debut was very popular, and
Yeah.
I think it was released. I don't know how many versions there is of that album, that first
Yeah.
album. I mean,
It's
they released it in all kinds of colors. I mean, it was ridiculous.
I
This
remember
one
that.
as well as a lot of versions,
Yeah.
different versions,
That's
different
it.
colored versions.
He even released his first album in a 45 box set.
Oh yeah, I remember for OSD, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
The
was
whole album
crazy.
was done on 45.
It was crazy, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a great. I think I prefer this one than the debut because I feel that the production is it's way better. I think they tried to upgrade the production a little bit. It's and it's like I said, his vocals, the lead singer are just amazing. Beautiful stuff. There's a
Now, Vitamin Please is known to be little on the high side. So, what was the price of that?
uh I think I've paid around $50 US.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
And yeah, you have the single "More Than a Love Song," which is very nice. Mrs. Postman is very good. Angel is a beautiful ballad. Oh my God, beautiful ballad. You have "Hello," which is a very nice song as well. It's a very good album. It's a very good album. Nice production, nice musicianship. Yeah, it's a very good album. So I've been spinning that a lot in the past few days because I got it like I believe like 2 weeks ago.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. So if you like psych rock, if you like soul, blues, even you're gonna enjoy this one. You're gonna enjoy Black Pumas. Yeah.
Now, you said you're from Texas, right?
Yeah, I believe they're from
They,
Texas.
they ain't put a little country in there?
Uh, not really. There's no, not really on
Oh,
this
really?
one. It's more psych rock, soul, funk, jazz. I didn't hear any country influences on this one.
Influence. Yeah. Huh. You don't know
Yeah.
what part of Texas, do you? Only reason I'm
Oh,
asking because
is
Beyonce
it
got the
is it
Texas
us?
song,
Is it
and she's from Houston.
I think it's Austin. Could it be?
Austin,
I think I'm not sure.
Austin,
Don't quote me on
Austin,
that. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Austin, yeah. You know,
I'm not.
what's your name was is from uh Texas too. Uh, oh man, I can't believe it. Megan Thee Stallion.
She's from Texas, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
from
didn't know
Texas
that.
too.
I didn't know.
Texas is cranking out the stars.
Mm. Your Queen Beyonce is from Texas.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked. You know, Texas is cranking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God. Yeah.
because
So
because you know you do the Stallion wearing cowboy stuff too.
okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
yeah.
didn't know if
I
it
see
was
her
from.
do a lot of videos with cowboy outfits on and stuff like that,
Okay.
rodeo stuff. Yeah, so yeah. Cause I think now we just had some big rodeo festival down there. I think last weekend or something.
I have no idea.
Well, I know you're up
I,
there in
I,
Canada,
don't,
but I don't
I
really
don't know.
follow.
I'm very far from Texas.
Well, I'm here, but I'm not right there either. But
Mm.
it's not like I'm like
I mean,
all
hey,
these.
I
Yeah.
guess country music's gonna be on the map. Yeah, it's gonna be on the map
But
soon.
country music always been on the map.
Yeah, but
It just was kind of not mainstream as much as it used to be.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
gonna be a little
because
bit more.
I remember at one time when like Garth Brooks,
Mm,
came out. Certain artists brings it to the forefront. And I can
yeah.
remember every time Garth Brooks come to where I'm at, it
Mm-hmm.
sells out.
Yeah.
It sells out. I mean, sometimes he has to do another night.
Mm.
So country it all depends
Yeah,
who it is.
in the late '90s, it was kind of big with, like you said, Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of big. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So country, it had its moment,
Mm,
where like a lot of stuff,
mm,
it like just like it, 70s, you had the funk, R&B, you know.
mm-hmm.
They're like now, the 80s, pop took over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the 80s pop took over. Now it's just a mixture of stuff happening,
Mm, mm.
which is good. I like the mixture better.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
as well. I mean, hey.
yeah, I like the mixture better because I have listened to a lot of music
Mm,
and I love a lot of the. I mean, I got rock albums. I mean,
mm,
we always talk about soul, funk, and R&B. And that's because it's less people talk about that.
mm,
You look at a lot of channels and stuff like that.
mm.
The majority of it,
Exactly.
like either rock or jazz.
But we listen to all kinds of music.
Oh
So yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
maybe
mean,
we should
actually,
maybe we should do a rock special in one of the next live streams.
yeah,
Yeah,
we can
because
do it.
I listen to rap music as well.
Yeah, yeah. Do you listen to jazz?
A little bit,
A little
a
bit.
little bit,
I
not a
tell you
lot.
what. I tell you what. It's been a long time since I bought a jazz album.
Mm,
It's dropped yesterday, but I picked it up today because I bought it online at my local record store
mm,
because they released these stuff Thursday night. Then I got notification, so I went through the list and I saw this album. I looked at it, and you know how I am when it comes to covers.
mm-hmm.
When I see covers, I like, huh. Then I
Mm-hmm.
looked to see what genre it was under, and it was jazz. And the way that lady looked on that cover, I didn't know who she was, holding that saxophone. I said, this chick looked like she
Oh,
playing.
wait. Okay,
So
show the album.
I'm
Show
finna
the
show.
album. I
I
think
said,
I knew.
this
I
chick
think I
look
knew.
like she
I think
ain't
I knew.
playing.
Oh wait.
Her name is Lakeisha Benjamin.
Oh no, I don't know her. Okay.
Yeah, the album's called
Oh
Phoenix.
wow,
It's a 2 record set.
that's a nice cover. Wow,
Yeah, yeah, beautiful.
very nice.
I listened to this today. When I got home, I put this on. Woo! I'm glad I got this.
Okay.
I'm glad I got this. I'm anybody out there, if you know who this is, you know what I'm talking about.
What's her name again?
Lakeisha Benjamin.
Lakeisha Benjamin. Okay.
The album's called Phoenix. It's a two LP set, and I mean, this woman is fantastic.
Okay. Good.
Now, this is the black vinyl, but I
Mhm.
have looked and saw it's a couple color variations out there,
Yeah.
but they're pricey. I
And
mean, this was almost $40.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the vibe? Is it strictly jazz or is it
Oh,
soul jazz?
it's strictly jazz.
Okay.
You know, she got some vocals in here, but
Okay.
yeah, but she got some major players on here with her. She got Patrice Rushen on here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she got Diane Reeves, who's a fantastic jazz vocalist. Diane Reeves. Yeah. Angela Davis.
Mm,
Oh man, there's somebody else out here. Oh, Sonia Sanchez. She even
okay.
got the late. She does Supernova, and she got the late great Wayne Shorter on here. He just passed away like last year, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
Okay.
was released in 2023, but it just came out on vinyl. At least my record company record store just got
Mm.
this,
Oh,
and I
I might,
picked it up.
I might check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, check it out. Yeah, did you write a name? That you got a name?
Yeah. Lakeisha Johnson. Yeah.
Benjamin.
Oh, Benjamin.
All about the Benjamins.
Lakeisha Benjamin. All right.
Yeah, Benjamin. And the album's called Phoenix.
Okay.
And I mean, this is the moment I dropped the needle. I will give you a warning. When you drop the needle, don't have your volume up high
Okay.
because it starts out with some sirens,
Oh wow.
like
Okay.
like police coming for you. And I
Okay.
had my volume up, and I dropped the needle, and I walked away. And by the time the needle hit the record, all I heard was red. I'm looking around like, what's going on? But so, and that's how it starts out with sirens.
Mm.
No, just loud, blaring sirens, and yeah, scared the hell out of
All right.
me. Yeah. So just a warning for anybody to get this. If you ain't heard it and you get it, when you drop that needle, don't have your volume up because the sirens, if you walk away, will scare the hell out of you. But yeah, fantastic. And this is the first jazz album I bought in maybe a couple years.
A couple years, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Maybe a couple, because I've just been so caught up in,
Mm,
you know, the R&B soul,
mm.
funk stuff, and the stuff you've been introducing me to, and buying it and getting it, and yeah, and you know how sometimes you just kind of straight away
Yeah.
because I used to buy like a lot of rock albums,
Mm.
and I did just recently uh bought a rock album.
Me too.
What you get?
I got um oh my god, Lucifer. Lucifer's latest album.
Yes, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I got the Lucifer too. I got the Lucifer. Man, that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, the
Mm.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Pretty good album.
yeah, yes. So that was yeah, it's been a couple years since I bought a jazz album, man. The cover, it
Yeah,
just
the cover
yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah, really.
yeah.
That's a
I
nice
got a thing. I got a thing when it comes to covers.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
beautiful cover.
and I mean, come on, you see that in your record store,
Mm, yeah.
you're gonna say, I gotta check that out.
Mm.
And I
First
mean,
first I thought you were talking about because there's another one, another black saxo player at her name is Nubia something.
oh,
Nubia Garcia, I believe. And
yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. And I have a few of her albums as well. So I thought that you were
Oh, you
Talking
thought
about
it was
her.
gonna be her? I was gonna pull off the
Yeah,
shelf.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, this is a fantastic album. I mean, I listened to both vinyls, and
Okay. All
hey,
right.
that's gonna be a heavy rotation.
That's another one to put on my wish list.
Yeah, that's gonna be a heavy rotation. I mean, yeah, phenomenal, phenomenal.
All right. Well, that's it for me. I only had three albums, so I guess that's it. Uh,
Yes, I mean,
yeah,
we just try to get back in the swing of things,
yeah,
everybody.
that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're gonna be watching it afterwards on replay, let us know what you think of it. Leave us some comments, and we always appreciate that. And I
Yeah,
guess,
and we're gonna try to get back to
yeah,
the time.
yeah, yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we
try
just
to
this is basically for us just to get our feet wet again because
exactly
yeah,
because
we've been away for a
it's
while.
been a yeah, it's been a few months. It's been a few
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
So yeah, we just wanted to do a live stream like that, and show some records, and that's basically it. So
Because we
I
got a
guess,
lot to show.
yeah.
'Cause just because you haven't seen us doesn't mean we ain't been buying.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We've been, oh, yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll ever stop buying records.
I know because like back here, like up here, it's the color purple from the new movie
Oh yeah, yeah.
right there. You know, it's just this wall is just been
Oh my god, that album is so amazing. The one just below the color purple. Uh
right here.
yeah, that's a great
Yeah,
album. That's a
you got
great.
this.
I don't have it on vinyl. I don't. This is a great album, Davina. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it is. And the thing about it, I had this on CD first.
yeah. I had the CD as well
Yeah,
back in the day.
and actually, Miss Lady, let me tell you, I just got this a few weeks ago.
It got released, re-released on vinyl.
No, I found this crate digging.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought because I didn't see it. I was like, when?
I, I got this. I found this crate digging.
Yeah,
I found
wow.
this crate digging and a crate, and I paid $7 for it.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
seven
Wow.
dollars and a crate. And
Excellent.
on top of that, guess what? It was still
Mm.
sealed.
Oh wow. That's a
And if
very
you
good.
look right here, real close, it got a little cut there.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and it was still wrapped, still sealed.
That's a very
You
good
know,
album. Very good
as you
R&B
see,
album.
they got a hype sticker.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's a very nice album.
yeah. When I saw it, I could not believe it.
Wow. I
Yeah.
I never see that in my neck of the woods.
Oh, I
I
never
never.
saw it either. I mean, I never saw it, and I was just happen to be at a flea market at a place. It was my first time at this particular booth, and I just flipped it through, and there it was.
I'm curious. I'm gonna check on Discogs, see how much it's worth on Discogs because it's yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw it around. Never, 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 never.
I never saw it, and I had that on CD for years.
Mm,
And I played my CD, and you're right, it's a
yeah,
fantastic album,
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. Oh, one last thing before we stop this live stream. I see the Usher's new album right there, my brother.
Oh yeah,
See, it's still not available in Canada. Can you believe it? I've been asking two record stores in Montreal. They don't have it. They still don't have it
what?
on vinyl.
Wait a minute, you don't have a new Usher yet?
No, I don't. I don't have it on
Make
physical
yourself
format.
put yourself back in the fry.
Yeah,
I can't see you.
I still don't
There you
have
go.
it. It's still not available. At least in Montreal, it's still not available. I mean, I've asked two record stores where I go to. Both of them told me that they've been ordering, they ordered it and they didn't receive it yet.
What?
I don't know what's going on. Hey Mikey. Hey girl.
Oh,
How you
hey,
doing?
sis.
You're catching us, a little bit late, but hey, glad to see you here, my sister.
Yes. How you doing? How you been, sis?
Yeah, so that's it. No, I still no news in Canada about Usher's last
That is
album.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And let me
Ah,
tell you guys, we were Funk and I were talking about Usher's album just before the Super Bowl and whatnot, and I was letting him know how because I've sampled it on Spotify, right? I've listened to it at least once or twice on Spotify, and I contacted a Funk on Instagram and said, "Hey, brother, what do you think about the new Usher?" And he said, "Oh, I haven't listened to it yet and whatnot." And I said, I hated it. The first listens, I I I really didn't vibe with that album at all. I said, "What the hell is this? What the hell is Usher's doing with that album?" I mean, to me, it made no sense. I didn't like the production and whatnot. Then Funk listened to it and he told me, "You know what, sis? Go back to it." And I went back to it, and it took me at least 5 listens to say, "You know what? It's a good album. It's a
yeah,
good one." I mean,
it is.
to me, it took some time to enjoy it, to appreciate it, but it's a really good album.
And you remember what I told you though? I said you got the same problem I had. It's like you get used to a certain sound
Yeah,
that when they change it, you're not ready for it.
that's it.
You
That's
know,
it.
and then you get angry and you like, oh, this is some crap. But it's
Yeah,
like, wait a minute, you got to be fair. You got to let the artist grow.
yeah,
You know, artists is a thing of expression, so you got
yeah.
to
You're right
let them
about
do
that.
their thing. I said, now clear all that, you know,
Yeah.
old school way it was out, and just sit back and listen to the new
Yeah.
and see what he's trying to do when you
You're
done that.
right. You're right. Because to me, it seems that it was way too poppy for my taste. But and I was telling myself, and I was saying the same thing to my husband. And I said, I don't know. I mean, Usher doesn't need anybody on his freaking album. And he
Yeah,
had this featuring, that featuring, no new rappers. And when I was saying to myself, he doesn't need these people. It's freaking Usher. It doesn't need these people. But then again, I mean, hey, if he wants to stay relevant, I mean, to the new generation and whatnot, he has no choice. But yeah, it's not my favorite album by Usher, not at
oh
all.
no,
But it's still
yeah,
it's still a very good album. Can you
yeah.
can you can you take it out, my brother? I'm curious. I want to see the. I would like. It's the colored one, right? You have.
Yeah, it's we call it peach sky vinyl.
Okay. I just want to see because, like I said, it's not. It's still not available in Canada. I mean, I'm so pissed. I was like, what the hell? Oh, nice, 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 nice.
Yeah, and it's a 2 record set.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Is it gatefold?
it's gatefold.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, okay, Husher, we see you.
Yeah,
Nice.
like I said, he put the work in it, and it
Yeah,
also comes with
it is very pretty. It is very pretty.
comes with inner sleeves that are pictured.
Nice, nice, very nice, very
You know,
nice.
both inner sleeves were pictured.
Mm,
So he put the work in it.
mm, very nice.
Yeah, I'll pull out the other one. Now this one just had like the producer credits
Okay,
and all that on it.
credits. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he definitely put the work in this album, and to me, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Like I said, it took me a few listens. I mean, to appreciate it. To yeah, because at first I did not vibe with it at all, at all, at all. I was like, what the hell is this, man? Yeah, I was, I didn't like it at all at first,
Yeah,
at all.
you were still stuck in confessions.
Yeah, that's it. Because
Yeah,
I wanted a Confessions part two, three, or whatever. I wanted
yeah,
another 8701. I was like, what the hell is this? I was not happy.
yeah. You
Yeah.
was definitely still stuck in
Oh
confessions.
yeah. I was still stuck in Confessions. Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
but
For real.
it's a great album. It
Yeah.
really is. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mikey. I mean, it's definitely for the ladies. I mean, hey, the cover and everything.
oh yeah, oh
Definitely for the ladies. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's Usher. I mean, I don't think it's gonna change his style and whatnot. He's always been that. He's always been like that. I mean, sexy guy. And
Yeah, Mikey, definitely for the ladies.
yep, yep, yep. Yeah,
Yeah, I closed one of my eyes so I can just focus on the woman.
yeah. But I mean, but I remember just a few, maybe a few weeks or a few months before he released the album, he released a single. The title escapes me right now, but the single was so good, but it doesn't appear on that album, and I was like, I was very disappointed.
That was a digital release only.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought it would be featured on the album because it's a great song. It's
yeah,
a very good song. I don't remember the title of it, but it's very very good. And I was like, what the hell is it? Yeah, okay, I didn't know it was a
yeah,
digital. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
that I mean, hey, I mean,
He he's
I
definitely just trying to stay. I mean, then you got to look at too. I mean, look how long Usher been in the game, and he
I mean
got to know like
that's the thing. I
the
mean,
fan,
when I
his fans are not out
I'm not
buying
young.
records
That's
and
it.
streaming like that.
I mean, hey, and when I was watching the halftime show, I was like realizing how many hits he has, and it's been in the game for more than 30 years, basically.
Yeah,
People, I don't think people are realizing that Usher's been in the game for like 30 years. And it's yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, I mean, he has so many
and
hits.
yeah, and did, but to give him credit, you know, you wouldn't think he'd been in the game for 30 years because the way he
Yeah,
looked still.
yeah, yeah,
You
exactly.
know, the guy looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
dude, I look like that. He been doing this for 30 years. And he
And
still look like
he's
a young man.
yeah, he's 45 years old. He's
Yeah,
basically my age, Usher. He's yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Mm,
yeah. I mean, it's amazing. And I
mm.
guess it's amazing if you take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lifetime.
it
I
is a
mean,
lifetime.
of course,
Yeah,
30 years, it's something else. It's yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
freaking 30 years in the game, man. It's not yeah, yeah, you have to give him that. I mean, people we heard a bunch of comments what the hell is he doing here doing the halftime show? I mean, hey, he deserves to be there. He deserves to be
I
heard.
mean, it
Come
would.
on.
It's no different than having the Aerosmith there and the Rolling Stones.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
Maybe just say that it's not your style of music. Okay, I understand, but you say, oh, he doesn't belong in the. Come on now, come on,
yeah.
come on, come on.
Hey, Aerosmith was there. I enjoyed it. Rolling Stones, I enjoyed it. Lady Gaga, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And I got Lady Gaga's show is one of my top shows.
Me too.
She's in
Me
my
as
top.
well. Me as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
My top show, one of my
yeah,
favorite halftime shows. For
yeah.
yeah, for sure,
Lady Gaga. I
for
mean,
sure.
and like I say, we talk more about R&B, soul
Mhm.
music, and everything, but we listen to everything.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey, I got like I said, Lady Gaga is one of my top Super Bowl shows.
mhm.
She in my top five.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
Same for me. Yeah, yeah. Definitely,
but of
definitely.
course, I gotta say my number one was Prince.
Prince, MJ. I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I got Prince over MJ though.
yeah. Prince was something else. I
Yeah.
mean, with
Yeah.
Purple Rain and it starts to rain. I mean, it was just perfect.
Yeah.
It
I
was
mean,
perfect.
it's just like, well, how do you say it? Just like the guys was with him on that
Yeah,
show. And
yeah,
then the way he just ran on that stage and them
yeah,
shoes didn't even slip.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great show. It was a great show. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So this,
definitely. Yeah. Usher is a great performer. He's a
yeah, he
great
is.
performer. He's coming to Canada. He's doing a tour, right? He's gonna do a tour. Or he's doing a tour right now. He's gonna be stopping in Canada, but the tickets are way too expensive, man. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. You know the ticket prices went up
It's
after that Super Bowl.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about the Super Bowl. It's like everybody sees you, even people that didn't even.
Yeah.
It probably was thousands. Like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But now they
Oh
know.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially the younger generation. I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
And
yeah.
he does that whole roller skating thing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and kids still roller skate today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, man,
So yeah,
he
I mean,
definitely reinvented
yeah.
what he to stay relevant. You
Mhm.
know,
I mean, hey, I enjoyed the show. I think it was a very nice halftime
yeah,
show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, man. I,
yeah,
I I was I was dancing in my living room, singing. I enjoyed it,
yeah,
reminiscing of my teenage years.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
hey,
mean, it definitely was definitely better than Rihanna's.
oh man. Anyways, that's another story. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
Rihanna though, but hey,
yeah,
that was lackluster. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
woo.
Anyways, so that's it, guys. I mean, that was our episode 15 of Let's Talk Records.
It's been
I hope
15.
you enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, if you're gonna watch it on replay, please leave us some comments. Let us know how you
And
liked it.
sorry for the late hour.
Yeah, sorry guys, because I know we have a few subscribers from Europe. I'm sorry, we're sorry guys, but that's the only time available that we had today. But for the next ones, we're gonna try to do them
We just try to get back on track
literally.
here.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
No,
Thank
we
you, my
got
sister. Thank you. Yeah,
thank you. Thank you, love.
yeah, yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
darling. Thank you.
All right, my brother. It's been a pleasure, like always. And
Always. To
I guess we're gonna catch
all
up.
the vinyl collectors and
Yeah.
listeners of all type of music, thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys.
And
And
we're
see you
coming
next
back.
time.
We're gonna be more put together too. Cause like I
Yeah.
said, we just try to get our feet wet. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know we're a little all over the place. We a little out of sync, but we'll
Doesn't
get it
matter.
back
It
together.
was still enjoyable, still relevant. So yeah. I
Yeah.
guess I guess we'll
Yeah.
see you next time, guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thank you. Peace.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Mikey, darling.
Bye, Mikey.
Holler at me, girl. It's been a minute. We ain't talked in a while.
Bye, guys.
Bye.